Joining us today for Primetime Local News is Dr. Darren Phillips with DNA Optometry. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today, Doctor.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Of course, really happy to be able to have you on here because we wanted to really speak ahead of time on the dry eye open house that the clinic will be hosting from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on February 25th. So I just wanted to start off. What's all involved in this open house?
So we're really excited about our dry eye open house. It's to showcase a brand new piece of technology that we have available to treat dry eyes. Now, typically people, when they've been told that they have dry eyes in the past, they've been told put eye drops on, or maybe even use warm compresses. And this technology takes it to that next level. This is what I would consider advanced dry eye treatments. And we have two technologies that we utilize within it, one called radio frequency and one called intense pulse light therapy. And so both of these aim to improve the signs and symptoms of dry eye. And the open house is to just create awareness, educate people, and show them what it can actually do to help with their symptoms of dry eye.
And what would you say inspired the clinic to have this now available for people to kind of try out?
So it all started with, first off, the amount of people that we have with dry eyes. I see dry eyes from kids as young as 10 years old to as old as, well, until I see them, 80, 90 years old. And so we have such a demand for it in Lloydminster that I needed to offer another treatment because previously what I was doing is was referring people to Edmonton or Saskatoon for these treatments. And it's nice that we have them to offer here in Lloydminster now.
And do you think that you're going to be getting a good response with having this, that you will get like lots of clients will be coming in and just kind of checking this out?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been using the device for over a month here already, and the feedback and the response that we've had has been phenomenal. And the results that I've been seeing are phenomenal as well. And yes, I do expect it to be a very well accepted technology to the area.
And I know we were talking a little bit about this before, but what surrounding areas that you're hoping this expands to?
Well, my draw area that I would expect to benefit from our technology that we have in the clinic would range from, let's say, Vegreville, Cold Lake, Battleford, that you draw a circle. We're one of the few people that have this technology in that area. So instead of people driving 2, 3 hours away for dry eye treatments, we now have it offered locally.
And I could see there that you got kind of that machine there behind you in the back. So you can kind of explain how that works and kind of show us a little bit there.
Like I said, we have two different technologies that are part of this. Over on the right-hand side, we have the radio frequency. And what that does is it simply heats up the tissue using radio frequencies to get the tissue around the eyelids heated up to about the 43 degrees Celsius. That is the temperature that we need in order to get oil from the eyelids flowing appropriately to maintain hydration on the eyes. That one's kind of cool actually because it also does have a cosmetic impact on things as well. So it can reduce fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. Now that's not going to be our primary focus. We're going to be aiming for dry eye treatments. However, it's pretty cool that it does have the cosmetic advantages as well. The other device that we have there is on the left-hand side. It's with the white handle. That's something called intense pulse light therapy. What intense pulse light therapy does in our situation is to reduce redness and inflammation around the eyes. Dry eye is an inflammatory process, and then dry eye creates inflammation. Inflammation creates more dry eye, and it's this vicious circle. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to break that cycle of inflammation to improve the symptoms of a person's comfort. And this intense pulse light therapy will selectively target the inflamed blood vessels to improve our symptoms.
Well, I think that is truly amazing. Everything that machine offers, actually, that you're kind of expanding a bit more onto there. And I think many people here in Lloyd are going to want to check that out. Now, for people that may not be aware of what kind of symptoms they should be looking out for when it comes to having dry eyes, can you kind of explain a bit on what they can look out for and just know when to make an appointment and come in?
Well, first off, people, when they have dry eyes, if it's severe enough, they know that they have dry eyes. They come in and tell me that. But there are some people that the symptoms can be so minor that you may not even realize that it's dry eye creating that. So a lot of people I hear, oh, my eyes feel tired on a daily basis, or they need to just close their eyes and rub them. That simply is an indication of dryness. The other thing that I find is a very early symptom of dryness is fluctuating vision. So if a person feels like they need to blink in order to see things clearly, that's because the tear film on the surface of the eye is not as hydrated as it should be, or as smooth as it should be, and that would lead to that fluctuation within a person's vision.
And for people interested in checking out the open house that's going to be coming up, where can they look online for more information and, maybe some more information on the clinic?
So our open house is on February 25th. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're really excited. We have a representative from the device here. It's an in-mode device, top of the line. We have a rep coming from that company. We have also another rep from a dry eye company, Thea. They are the supplier for our main eye drops that we sell, called Thealo's Duo. We're going to have those people. I'm going to be in educating people on dry eye. We're going to do some baseline evaluations if a person is having symptoms. We are also going to be doing draws and giveaways. The main draw is going to be for a year's worth of treatment of this device. It has a value of $2,000. That's pretty exciting. And the event is free. It's open to anybody, all ages. If you're wanting more information about our event, it's going to be on our Facebook or Instagram page. Tag us at DNA Optometry. And our website for the dry eye clinic is mydryeyeclinic.ca.
Perfect, perfect. Well, I think you will be seeing lots of strong support for this open house, especially for everyone out there that you're saying that could be struggling with those minor symptoms and they may not be aware that they should, be going in and getting it checked out. So once again, thank you so much for joining us today. And I think it's great that this is being offered for the first time here in Lloydminster.
Thank you for having me on.